Hi, welcome to 3 Pages In.
My name is Eden.
I'm Chloe.
And I'm Macy.
And we are very excited for today's episode. We say that every week.
We are, because it's a fun, exciting activity. Macy,
We are going to keep
Macy's been laughing a little bit
We have
as
the
of
giggles
late.
over here.
I'm so sorry, guys. It's okay. It's okay. But today's episode, as you can tell, we are using it as a time to hold ourselves accountable.
Yes. Whether or not we actually fulfilled what we said we were, or fulfilled, read what we
prophecy.
said, whether or not we read what we said we were going to read for our fall TBRs. And then we're going to talk about what we want to read for this winter as well.
Yes.
And I'm not going to lie, I feel like we all crushed it. Whether or not we read the book that we said we were going to read, we all crushed it with reading fall books.
Yeah.
That's true.
Which is I do find I like to read to the season.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, and
Like
when
I
I can, yeah,
definitely-
totally.
Yeah. So it was fun. It was a good fall reading time.
Yeah.
Yes.
Agreed. I agree.
Yeah.
I
So-
personally was not in a reading slump. Well,
I was a little bit actually.
yeah, actually, never mind. I'll talk more about it later.
Well, we can just dive in unless anyone has anything they want to share.
There's so many things I'd want to share, but I probably shouldn't.
Oh, you know
Sorry.
what? I screenshotted something earlier that I saw today, and I was like, I'm going to talk about it on the podcast.
What?
You guys. I know Macy for sure is going to be super excited about this. There is a new Broadway show.
I saw this.
And
I saw
guess-
this.
Of course you did.
Guess who the two main people are?
I won't
Derek
say.
Klena.
No, sorry. I know. That
Oh.
was...
Wow.
I know.
Cut the episode.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
going
I
home.
actually, as soon as I said that, I was like, oh, she's going to think it's Derek Klena. No. But it is Jeremy Jordan
I almost guessed the actor.
and Lizzie McAlpine.
That was probably so
I
loud.
know.
Shut up.
She's actually...
Yeah.
Yes. Her
I was
Broadway
not
premiere.
off with the Derek
Broadway-
Klena after
debut,
the
I
last
know.
video I just sent you.
Yes.
Shut up.
You didn't send me
Anyways.
that video.
I'm just
I'm just joking.
I'm leaving again.
I'm just joking.
I'm gonna put this pillow just because I feel weird.
I'm like me glaring at Macy the whole episode. Just kidding. No, I'm joking.
Side
Oh
eye.
my gosh.
But I
That's
did
so funny.
see that too.
Anyways, yeah, no, Lizzie McAlpine, I took a screenshot of a
Wait,
TikTok
no,
that she
what?
posted today. Yep.
What?
Jeremy Jordan and Lizzie
well,
McAlpine.
it's a new show,
It's
isn't it?
called Floyd Collins. Yeah, I don't
didn't know what that
I don't know
is.
what it's
Yeah.
about, but
Wait.
very
go
exciting.
Lizzie for
I know.
No.
Wait. Do I see her on Broadway though? That's
That's
confusing.
what I low-key was
That's
seeing.
conflicting.
Well, I guess it depends on the style of music that's in the show.
That's true.
Yeah.
But still, like,
Wait, no,
is
there's
she
no
actor,
music.
dancer?
It's there for dance only.
That was you're liar. You're a
I
freaking
literally-
liar. I was like, ain't no way they casting Lizzie McAlpine.
I was like,
then.
Jeremy Jordan. Both of you looking at me like for like a decent amount of
I
time.
can't wait till you edit the episode.
Just
and see
the
our
blank
reactions.
stares. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Blank stare. Blank page.
Yep.
Blank stare.
Yeah, you made her cry. Why do you
That was the
care?
video that I
It
sent
was
Eden. Derek
Derek
Klena and
Klena
Lizzie
and
McAlpine
McAlpine singing.
that song.
And you didn't want to send it to me?
Well, no, it's just okay.
I
I'll
think
send
I've
it.
seen it. No, it's okay. I think I've
probably
seen
have.
it. Whatever. I'll look it up on my own.
It's
Anyways.
Super
I'm
fun. So I literally go when you clip or edit this. I literally was about to say Jeremy Jordan. I was like, that's gonna be the next freaking person. Anyways, really excited.
Super exciting stuff. I am super excited for Lizzie McAlpine. I love her stuff, so
We should go see it.
I know.
That would be
Road
freaking
trip
up.
to New
Seeing
York.
Jeremy
And we'll go to
Lizzie.
Disneyland on the same trip.
New York City and Anaheim,
coast to
California.
coast.
Perfect.
And maybe Europe. I feel like it could be fun.
That
Paris,
great trip.
London.
Wait,
Love
no,
it.
we'll go to all of the Disneys around the
I
world.
wanted
Even
to do
better.
that so bad.
Yeah.
And just a random stop in New York.
Yeah.
A
for
layover.
Lizzie.
I'm sure we'll have a layover.
Yeah,
We'll make it happen.
True.
And how
Anyways.
much does this trip cost?
You know what?
Free. If we don't look after.
Girl math.
Yeah. Anyways.
Love it.
Okay, before we start with our wrap up and winter TBR, should we do our quick 3 pages in for our December book club book?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm excited.
For those of you who are not aware, we have chosen Holiday Romance by Catherine Walsh. It's just a cute, fun, little Christmassy read. So, the first 3 pages. What are our thoughts?
Can I start?
Yeah.
I already laughed like 2 or 3 times. Like it was so funny when she talks about being, I think she says like a novelty or something. When she comes back home, she doesn't have to do the dishes. I was like, that is relatable, because my mom's always like, you're a guest now, like just sit and relax. I'm like, oh my gosh, thank you. And then Nick is over there like,
I was gonna say
scrubbing the dishes.
Not how it is at my house.
That's funny.
That's so nice.
That is actually funny. That really.
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
Maybe it's because there's less of you.
I was gonna say it's literally. Well, now both my siblings are gone, so it's just me.
Oh yeah, you definitely will be doing dishes.
Scrub those dishes, Eden.
I'll get on it.
No, I thought it was funny, and then I have a prediction, but it's kind of obvious. I think we all have it, but I think, what's the main character's name again? I don't think we even know.
I have no idea.
I don't think it said.
Yeah. Anyways, main character girl, she's totally getting with Haley's boyfriend.
I think
from
maybe
the phone call.
Irishman.
Yeah.
I literally the first thing I wrote, Alex is the dude.
Alex is the dude.
Yeah,
that's him.
Because in the first 3 pages, like she gets a phone call from her roommate, and she's like talking about her roommate's boyfriend, and she's like, "Well, I might break up with him." And he conveniently is also Irish, and also, anyways.
Yeah.
So
what are the odds?
Yeah.
Man,
but like imagine like getting with, and she talks about how she only ever sees them like with his tongue down her throat or whatever.
Know.
Yeah.
Imagine then like dating him. That's probably why they're not friends, because I believe it's like they're not friends. They don't get along.
That is my second prediction. Yeah. Her friend is annoying. I don't think they will still be friends when the book actually starts.
Oh yeah, I don't
because
think
we
read the prologue, which is like 9 years before.
Yeah. Toxic. Oh, duh.
Well, she even made a comment about. Kept making comments about her friend about how
they're surprised they're friends.
Yeah.
Terrible of a friend she is. That she was more just a friend of convenience.
Yeah. I was literally thinking when she was reading that, I was like, I cannot imagine telling one of you guys that you're a pushover. Like, I was like,
gosh.
Oh,
how are you
her
still friends
sister
with her?
said that to her.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Zoe said that.
Okay, I can see us saying that to my sister.
Yeah, that's funny.
That's hilarious.
I will say though, even in the beginning, like I enjoyed like. I did like the Christmas, because she was like the cashier had like snowflake earrings, like the Christmas music. Playlist. I was like, yeah, I'm excited for a Christmas book.
Was it too much? Like I don't know. I think I'm just taking this with an open mind, and I've like, okay, this is funny. I like this.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna be like, ew, cringe.
Yeah, nitpicky. Yeah.
Let's just like let this make us happy instead of being like, why is she weird?
Yeah, totally.
And the last prediction that I have is that there will be dual POV between Alex and her, or at least that's what I hope will happen.
I hope
you're right
too. Yeah, that'd be great.
Yay!
Sounds excited. Yeah, should be great. Should be good.
Yeah. Should we dive in?
Yes, I was gonna say. Usually we talk about our recent reads, but since we're kind of talking about that, today we're just diving into
We'll start with our fall wrap up.
Yes.
And we went back and listened to our
Fall
summer
TBR.
wrap up / fall TBR episode.
Yeah.
And we all shared one book that we wanted to read this fall. I say we should start with those. And we also gave a prediction on what we think we would rate the book, which is kind of fun.
Yeah.
So I can start.
Yeah.
I'm not going to say much about mine because we just did a whole episode.
Which you should all go and listen to.
Yes.
We'll
After
read
you
the book first. Yeah.
So the book that I had said was on my fall TBR was One Dark Window by Rachel Gillick, which I did read. Yay! And I would definitely recommend that book. But I predicted that I would give it a 4/4.25 is what I said. And I gave it a 4.5.
Yay!
So
exceeding
I
expectations over here.
Exactly. I had a feeling that I would like it just because there's a lot of hype around that book. But it lived up to it, and it was very good. So that was my fall TBR that I said.
love it.
My fall TBR was Gone Girl. I think I've brought it up in like every other episode that I'm reading it. I still haven't finished it. Other books have taken priority, but I predicted that I would give it a 5-star. So far, it's 4-star writing for me. I'm not like as like engulfed in it in the story. It kind of is slow, which I think is why I'm having a hard time like totally getting into it and just like sitting down and reading through it. I've just been reading like 5 or 10 pages every night, and so I think there's still a chance for a 5-star. Like if the twist and everything is like crazy enough, I think it could still be a 5-star, but so far it's a 4-star. And that's on accountability. I need to go finish it tonight.
You got this.
Thank you.
The book that I said I wanted to read was The Reappearance of Rachel Price. And I predicted that I would give it a 3.5 or 4 stars. And I ended up giving it 4 stars.
Yay!
4 stars. 4 stars. Wait.
Yeah.
Did you say something different?
Gave it a 4 or you gave it 4 stars.
Yeah. I think I said I gave it a 4 stars.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Anyways, yes. Super good. We've also talked about this a lot in previous episodes, so I won't go too much into it.
Wait, really? No, but we haven't dived into it because I hadn't read it until now.
Well, we haven't said what happens, but
Yeah.
we've talked about it.
Yeah.
Did you guys like? Well, I'll just speak in general terms.
Because
Did you guys like
all
the
read it.
plot twist?
Yeah, I did.
Did you see it coming?
No.
Did I see the plot twist coming? No.
Yeah, it was a good twist.
It was a really, really good plot twist. Yeah, it's a thriller. It's really good. I would recommend it.
I definitely recommend it. I enjoyed it.
Almost everyone.
And what I liked about it too is it's unique because it's they're filming a documentary. Like just like that setting, just kind of that element was really fun.
Yeah,
I think
it's a lot different than your typical thriller.
Yeah.
If there even is a typical thriller,
Right.
you know. But
I liked it. It's a good one.
No, super good.
Yay.
So, yeah.
So we all at least started our book, which is good.
Yes.
I did say though, like in that episode that I also wanted to read Rachel Price and One Dark Window,
I was
and
gonna
they were
say
like
them.
my other
think-
TBRs. So I just want to feel a little bit
No, totally.
like I've done something.
Yeah, valid.
Well, and it's
No,
not like
you
we
are
didn't read
validated.
books that we wanted to read.
Yeah, totally.
So good job for us.
Yay.
Yep.
Sweet.
But other than that, we also wanted to share a couple other books that we read during
Yeah.
this fall reading season.
Yeah. I can start.
Yeah.
So I want to just talk about one super quickly. I mentioned this in our fall TBR episode, but I mentioned that I was reading the Throne of Glass series, and when we made the episode, I had just finished, I think, the 3rd book.
Yeah, Air Fire.
And I just finished the 6th and 7th. So
Are those the last ones?
no, I still have one more, and it's the longest one. It's like 1,000 pages. So my goal is to finish it over Thanksgiving break. I don't know if that's gonna happen because that's reading like a couple hundred pages every day, but
That's a lot.
you know what? I don't have many
Depends on
other things to do, so that is my goal. Absolutely loving it. But I just wanted to throw that in there because that's honestly taken up most of my time, is the Throne of Glass series, and it's super good. But I'm gonna save any thoughts I have until I finish the series.
Yeah.
Other than it's amazing. But the other book that I wanted to specifically talk about it's called Fall Into You, and it was just a free one that was on like my library's like Hoopla app, so I just like listened to the audiobook, and it was actually really cute.
Yay.
I mean, I think we had talked about this in the last episode, but like a holiday or just like themed like seasonal romance book is not gonna, it's not gonna be the highest quality of writing, but it's like gonna serve its purpose, which is to get you in the like spirit of whatever holiday.
Yeah.
And that's exactly what Fall Into You did. It was her brother's best friend, so it was a little bit of forbidden love because the brother didn't want them together. And then there's so many other tropes. I feel like legit probably 10 or 15 different tropes in this like fake dating for anyways, so many different things. But it was really cute.
Yay.
Yeah.
Cute.
It was a good listen. And they're a bit older. Anyways, it was good.
Would you recommend it for like winter season 2? Or is it more fall-y?
It's not. Well, see, the thing is, it's not even super fall. Like their first date is at a pumpkin patch.
Oh, okay.
And then it's only like a month or 2 long.
Yeah.
So it's like definitely, and then like, Thanksgiving is like towards the end.
Wait, that's kind of fun.
Wait, then I think I might read it because I was like, I need a book
totally
for this
forgot. Yeah. So I'm pretty sure it ends around like the week of Thanksgiving. I know like Thanksgiving night is kind of,
Yeah.
anyway, stuff.
Do you remember what you rated it?
I think I gave it a 3.5.
Fun.
Yeah. So like, not the highest quality of writing, but like
good for a romance.
Yeah.
Just so whatever romance.
yeah, no, like I enjoyed listening to it. It was cute.
Yay.
Fall Into You.
Mm-hmm.
I think I already added it. Seasons of Love.
Yeah.
Yes.
Seasons of Love. I did not think you guys were going to keep going up
Wait,
there.
should we do choir together?
Should we change this into a singing podcast? Is that not how it starts? Here's the thing.
Well, there's a couple more steps, but yes.
Yeah, but
Well, I wasn't gonna.
No, we don't have.
No, yeah.
Good job.
Yeah,
It was
thank you.
amazing.
I was like, wait, was that the
I
wrong?
just couldn't do it.
I was waiting for you guys to back me up. Oh, I haven't. clicked it.
Yay.
Okay, yeah. I'm reading
Lots-
this week.
That's a big feat, though. Reading those 3 or 4 Throne of Glass books,
Yeah,
though.
that's huge.
Like, they're
I thought you were
fat.
talking about Fallen to You.
Fallen to You is so impressive that you read that
I
book.
was like, what? Are
No.
you
No,
talking
I
about?
mean, yeah,
Like, they're long.
yeah, they're long.
Like, it's a long story.
Well, the tandem read took me over a month.
Yeah, well,
Wow.
sometimes it's a lot of words.
Well, I read like 50% of the tandem read in like 2 weeks, and
Yeah.
then took like a month break, and then
yeah.
read like the other 50% of it.
Yeah.
I was
What
in
did
a
you
little bit of a
read?
slump, but that's okay.
For me, part of my fall wrap up, honestly, I wanted to talk about these, but they're not because they were folly, but not because they were like recommendations. But I did read Pumpkin Spice Cafe.
Mm-hmm.
I wanted to talk about that because it is literally everywhere on TikTok.
Yeah,
Like,
it was everywhere this fall season.
holy
Oh,
shit.
all of us
It was
read
like
it.
all my ads.
I
yeah.
believe it was also on. I remember seeing it last year, but I didn't.
Oh,
read
really?
it.
Yeah.
I didn't remember it from last year. I think I gave it 3 stars. That feels right. But I liked it because it reminded me so much of Gilmore Girls. If I wasn't in love with Gilmore Girls and so many things about it, I don't think I would have liked the book as much. But it was very folly, like super folly. Obviously, like she owns like the pumpkin spice. She's working at the Pumpkin
Yeah.
Spice Cafe.
They like judge a Halloween costume contest.
Yeah, and it's just set in a folly town. In my head, it was the Gilmore Girls town, Stars Hollow. So it was very folly and very vibey. But also, I think did we talk about this on another episode? It was like actually spicier than I was expecting.
I'm pretty sure we did
I
mention
knew it was spicy.
Yeah, I was not expecting it to be that spicy.
Same. I was like, holy cow! But it was still fun, and I am glad I read it. No regrets there. And then the other one that I read, worse than Pumpkin Spice Cafe, was The X Hex. I think
Which we all
really-
also read that one too.
I'm trying to think which one I liked more.
I liked
Ooh,
Pumpkin Spice
I
Cafe
liked Pumpkin Spice
a lot
Cafe
more.
way more.
than
I
The
don't
X
know.
Hex.
I gave them both the same rating.
Also,
Did you listen to X Hex?
yeah.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
That should have that should have changed it for
I
you.
read Pumpkin Spice Cafe. It just like the romance was like meh,
Yeah.
yeah.
and like the
But
whole
you haven't.
the whole mystery thing.
Oh, yeah.
He was like pointless. Like it.
Yeah. It was just like, oh, it was that
and-
one guy.
Yeah, who she thought it was the whole time. It was him.
Yeah.
So I was like,
And it
sorry,
wasn't.
spoiler.
It definitely wasn't a mystery book. Like you
No.
you cannot
but
put
I
it
was
into that
just like,
genre.
I don't. It was just fine.
Have
Also-
you seen Gilmore Girls?
No.
Well, the author's name, which is not her actual
Literally-
name, is literally
Oh, it's
Lori.
not?
No, it's
No,
not. It's an alias.
Lori
It's like a pen name.
Gilmore.
Oh, well then what the heck? That seems like copyright.
Well, because
Well,
issues.
she's taken inspiration
yeah,
from Gilmore
it's
Girls.
heavily inspired by Gilmore.
That makes
Girls.
so much more sense. And I think if you have seen Gilmore Girls and like love the characters and that vibe, I think you would have just been like, oh, I'm just gonna pretend like it's Gilmore Girls.
Well, that's what
Yeah.
I was trying to do. But I haven't. I knew kind of. Anyways, the
Yeah.
best part to me was like the little found family aspect
Yeah.
that the book had.
Yeah.
Like with
Yeah.
the friends and like
Yeah.
the small town, the vibes.
And the
it
book
was
club,
cute.
club ladies that are like so
Yes,
gossipy.
I like that.
That was that was funny. I like that. But anyways, X Hex is we all read it. It's about a witch and she cursed her ex. But even though the whole title is X Hex, it wasn't even her ex. It was a guy she had a small fling with years before. I don't know. It was just cringy. The audiobook was terrible. Like that's maybe strong, but like the talking cat and everything in it was just really
Yeah.
annoying.
I also listened. It was also.
It was not that
Fine.
good.
Yeah, it was
But-
not great, but the vibes were still
That's what I was gonna
folly
say.
and
The
good.
point of both of those is to get you in the fall vibe,
which it definitely did.
for sure.
Like I literally listened to it. See, I sound like a hypocrite, but all of these things I'm saying are honest. But I was like listening to it and I'm driving around and that's when like the leaves were turning and it was like cold outside and it was like fun. Like she's a witch. I was like, okay, this
Yeah.
is getting me excited for Halloween. But I wasn't eating it up as a novel, you know?
Yes, I get what you're saying.
But it was
I
like
agree.
fun to it was better than like having music on at the time. Like it was like, oh,
Yeah.
this is more
Yeah.
fun for me.
Yeah.
But that's my fall wrap up. I wanted to talk about those two because it was very folly.
Yeah. I love it. The two that I wanted to talk about were Hidden Pictures by Jason can never pronounce his last name. It's Rekulak or something
the thriller,
like that.
right?
It's the thriller that I read.
Yep.
Wait, is that a movie with Hidden Figures?
Yes.
You were gonna say that. I was about to be like, nope.
I was like, wait.
Oh,
I was like,
my
because
goodness.
that's probably a book. Hidden Figures.
I think it is a book.
It is
I was
a
gonna
book.
say. I was like, I didn't know you read that.
Yeah, no,
Oh,
definitely.
that's
Never
really
mind.
funny.
What I'm about to say about this book has nothing to do with astronauts and women in like NASA.
STEM.
No, Hidden Pictures is about this girl, and Mallory. I always forget the main character's name. Mallory, I think is her name. She starts to nanny for this family, and they just have one boy, and he likes to draw. And draws pictures and like starts drawing weird pictures, like kind of low-key like scary things.
Wait, why did I think Macy got this book for you? Did Coleman get it for you?
Yeah, Coleman got it for me.
I don't know why.
I will
thought Macy
take
got
that.
it for me.
I wish I gave that
You should.
to you.
You would like it. I think.
Yeah.
Well,
you told me.
the
Sounds
twist
freaky.
was twisting. You
Really?
guys,
I'm like adding it.
my
again.
jaw low-key like was on the floor when I read that scene. I was
Shut
driving
up.
up to our weekend when we spent up in Island Park. I was reading it.
Oh really?
So I was in the car with Coleman and our other friend Mitch, and I literally went like that, and they were like,
Jaw
"What are you
dropped.
doing?" And I'm like, "No, you guys,
You
this-
don't understand.
Yeah, I'm like, I just spent like 300 pages reading this, and like now I'm shook.
Yeah.
Like everything I read is a lie. Like it was like,
Stop.
anyways. So
That just shows the drama we need in our lives.
Yeah.
Like, I'm
So
eating
she
this
follow,
up.
like she is nannying, and he starts drawing like the pictures get a little weird, and like he starts drawing this girl named Anya, like his invisible friend that's
Shut
in the
up.
photos, and she's a little creepy.
Anya's my German name.
Oh,
Anyways.
okay. Well, and then yeah, the story just goes from there, and there's a few twists and turns, and I was not expecting, so I enjoyed it.
That's so fun.
I liked it.
Dude, honestly, that's my biggest fear is my kids coming home
Oh.
or being like, oh, sweetie, like, what's going on over here? And it's just like scary, creepy monster, somebody being hung. Like,
But the book was good, and one thing I liked about it is there were pictures in the book.
that's so
That's
fun.
so fun.
So like it
Experience
really
design.
brought it like low-key to life, like a
Yeah,
little bit, because
totally.
I mean, you could just imagine in your head, this is the drawing that he did. I'd be like, okay.
But then you would
But like
see
seeing it, I'm like, ooh.
So you read a picture book.
I read a picture book, a graphic novel, yeah, a comic book, yeah,
Wait, that's so funny.
yeah.
I love
Actually,
it.
but read it. You guys should read it because I want to
Ooh.
talk to you about it.
Do you have the physical book?
Yes, I have the physical book.
Can I borrow
Yes.
it? I
Yes.
would love to borrow it.
Yeah. The next book that I want to talk about
Guilt.
was Assistant to the Villain. Have you guys heard of this book?
I don't
I've heard of
remember
it.
you talking about this.
I actually think about this book all the time.
Really?
Yes, I really. There's two.
What genre?
It's fantasy, but kind of like
Oh.
cozy fantasy a little bit.
I did not
Ooh.
realize it was fantasy. I totally thought it was
Yeah.
like a thriller this whole time.
No, it's like low key, like kind of cute and fun and cozy
Wait.
fantasy and like fun. Okay.
Assistant
And it's-
to the villain?
It's on Hoopla Mies.
Yeah,
Thank
it's called
you.
Assistant to the Villain, and it follows this girl. Can someone tell me her name? Because I forgot it.
Yeah, it's Hannah. No, that's
No, that's the author.
I don't know if it says
Normally her name, anyways. If you can't remember,
Went
it's
the
fine.
office and wait.
Renaissance.
We're looking for her name because I can't.
Evie.
Sage.
Evie.
Oh, Evie. Oh, her last name is Sage.
Yes, Evie. So it follows her, and she needs a job, and basically runs into like the villain of the town. Also, can't remember his name. Not important. Runs into him, but he's like bad, right? And so she goes with him to like his manor, and like he offers her a job to be his like assistant. And so like, and it's kind of like funny, like.
That's
She's
so
like
fun.
he has like his like poison appointment at this time, like all this stuff. Like it's kind of funny like that.
Cute.
There's a little bit of found family within the people who work at the villain's like house or mansion or whatever.
I'm already like
But it
obsessed.
follows just that, and there's a mystery though. Someone is sabotaging the villain like from the inside,
Stop.
and like all of the stuff going on. So they're trying to figure out like who's the rat, like who's like playing both sides, because there's another like person they're kind of against, right? Anyways, but there's two. The second one's also out. Apprentice
Yes.
to the Villain, I think is what it's called. It leaves on a big cliffhanger. Like,
And you
actually,
haven't read the second one?
I haven't read the second one. I keep thinking about it all the time. So I do want to read that one as well, because it was like, I really enjoyed it. I listened to it.
You
It was
listen. I was
cute.
gonna say
It was fun.
okay.
There's like also like there's a character that his name is Kingsley, the only name I remember. He's the assistant's little pet frog.
I love it.
Stop.
And he talks by
Why does
holding
that
up
make sense?
signs that say like one or two words.
Stop.
Guys, I like laughing out loud at this character every time he does something. It's like funny. Like it was cute and fun, and I really enjoyed it. It was a good
Wait,
fall
I love
read
it.
too.
I also-
but for any season, honestly.
I just
Yeah.
looked up the author because in her Goodreads thing, this is like her TikTok account. She's got like 320,000 followers on TikTok.
Oh wow,
Since like she did TikTok before,
that's cool.
and then
Writing.
started making
This book is pretty popular, I
Yes,
think.
it-
So
yeah.
definitely, I recommend it. It was a fun read.
That's so
Slash
fun.
listen.
Yay! I love it.
Thanks
Okay.
for sharing, Chloe.
Yeah.
That sounds.
Yeah.
I always just like wait for you guys to talk because I always just get my recommendations from you guys.
I
So
love
So
it.
we hope you guys listening do as well,
Yes.
because these are books that we like. Most of them.
Yeah, it's winter right now, but like I feel like winter isn't officially started until after Thanksgiving, so I'm just gonna cram in all of these
also
fall
there's
books until
there's no snow. Like at least
There is
where
at
we
our
live
house.
right now. Oh really?
yeah, in our yard everywhere.
Oh wow! Just kidding. Well, here there's no snow, and all
Yeah.
the leaves are finally changing.
Yeah. Well, by the time you guys listen, it'll
Oh,
be
yeah.
winter.
That's a good
That's true.
It's December 9th.
point. So
Yeah,
wow,
wow.
you can listen to these before the end.
No,
No,
that's
I'm just
perfect.
kidding.
Yeah, so that was our fall wrap up, and we're essentially going to do the same thing that we did with our fall TBR, which is where we all choose one book that we want to read. But we're going to do that for winter now.
yeah. Accountability time.
Yes.
This is our time when we come back in the beginning of spring. We'll see if we have read this book that we're about to say.
better.
I know. For my book, I really wasn't sure what one I wanted to do. Actually, I realized afterwards that the book that Chloe picked is who I wanted to, or what I wanted to read. So I'll let her talk about that. But another one that I picked is a winter thriller, and it's called An Unwanted Guest. It's by Sherry LaPena. I don't know how to say it, but it's
job.
essentially a thriller where they're in a cozy mountain lodge, supposed to be the perfect getaway, and they get snowed in and something happens. So
Ooh.
we'll see. I literally saw one TikTok and I liked the cover of it, and I was like, sure.
Like done.
Sometimes though, that's like so fun going into a book where you don't know much about it. You don't know other opinions. You're just there to read the book and see what you think about it.
Yeah, so I'm excited.
And can we do our book cabin trip again? And you should read
yeah.
it during
That'd
that.
be so. Ooh,
While we're snowed in,
The
you can read it.
that sounds terrifying. Actually.
What do you think you're gonna give it?
Oh,
I mean, you have no idea.
I'm gonna say 3 stars because I
Okay.
literally have not heard a
peep.
single thing about it.
Yeah. Okay.
Fun.
3 stars
3 stars.
Safe.
I like it.
for a thriller. I feel like that's safe.
Okay, so for my winter TBR, I'm actually really excited for this book because I bought it 2 years ago and it's been sitting on my shelf. It's The Devil Wears Prada
Oh,
by
wait,
Lauren
so
Weisberger. And I
fun.
haven't seen the movie. So I think we've talked about this on the podcast. Yeah.
Really?
Oh,
Yeah. Okay, I'm scared of you guys.
Oh my god.
wow.
So I want to read it before I watch it, and then I want to do like a girls' night because what I know, it's in a work setting.
Mm-hmm.
That's pretty much all I know.
Oh.
Chick flick work setting vibes, and I want to read it in the winter when I go back to work and just give me like girl power. Hopefully,
Yeah.
I love it. No,
like that
for
was
sure.
literally in my head. Okay.
That's funny.
Anyways, I'm just so excited to see it. And then, will you guys please watch the
I
movie? with
love
me?
the movie.
I love that movie. Miranda Priestley.
I'm excited.
Do you know who's like acting it? Do you know like who's in
Anne Hathaway, Meryl Streep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of Meryl Streep,
Emily
I
Blunt.
meant to talk to you guys about this book.
Oh,
I'm
yeah.
just gonna plug it for like 2
Book?
seconds.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Meryl
yeah.
Streep.
Talk to me
I
about it.
listened
Yeah.
to it. The Meryl Streep audiobook
You
for the
did?
book Tom Lake.
Good.
So freaking good.
There's
I loved
no
it.
wait in our
It's-
for Libby.
Get it? Because
At
I
our
love the
library.
listen. Anyways,
There's no wait.
there's a free fall recommendation from my fall wrap up. I definitely listened to that in the fall.
I love it.
She just did a really good job, and her voice is awesome. Anyways,
Ugh, love her.
Sweet.
yay!
Yay.
Yeah,
Love
I'm
it.
excited for you.
Thank you. I'm also excited. And did you know it's a series?
Nope.
Yeah,
I didn't
there's
know
I
either.
think 3. Don't quote me on that. I think there's 3 books.
Fun.
And what I'm gonna give it
Oh yeah.
is I purposely didn't look on Goodreads because I didn't want anything to sway. I really hope it's a 4,
Okay, that's good.
at least a 4. Gonna say 4.
I like
That'd be
it.
great.
Yeah. What about you, Chloe?
My fall winter TBR pick is one that's probably been on. I've had downloaded on my Kindle for over a year, so
Dang.
I gotta get reading it. But it's Manacled. Yeah,
I will also be reading this. I'm gonna hold myself accountable and read this too.
Eden
I
has
will
2
not
books.
be that, I'm not physically prepared for that.
I don't know. I feel it coming. I really hope I make
Talk
myself
about
read
what
it.
it is. If people don't know.
Manacled it's fan fiction, so it's about the Harry Potter world, and it takes place after the 5th book of Harry Potter, but it's as if Voldemort like won, and it's kind of the opposite of what really happened from there, and it goes off mainly following Hermione, I believe, and Draco.
Yep.
And it's kind of a romance between them, but also
It's so
very
weird.
dark.
Very-
I've heard trigger
Yes.
warnings if that's something that you feel like you need to do, just or if you want to know before going into it. But I mean, obviously, like there's literally the darkest wizard alive is in charge of what's going on.
Yeah,
So,
so-
obviously you know it's gonna be bad.
Yeah. Also, it's very, very long. We just did the math, and it would be about 1,500 pages.
Ish is what we think. Some things say different things, but
It fluctuates because it is fan fiction and it's not like
It's not
like a
it's not a
legit
physical
published
book,
book.
yes.
Yeah.
no, you can print it out yourself.
Yeah,
You are
people
not
do it.
supposed to buy printed versions. I don't know if it's
You
like,
can't sell or buy
Yeah.
them.
Can you imagine printing it though?
People
People
do
do
that.
people bind-
that would
like, get
take
them bound.
So long.
I know.
I'd be at UPS or Staples, and the
I
worker would
know.
be like, "What the freak is she printing?"
I know, but I
Just Harry Potter fan fiction.
I know.
Just
No, but
Hermione.
I've seen people online say that it's like the best book they've ever read.
know.
So
See,
I-
that's so crazy.
like I don't want to get too ahead of myself, but I'm just gonna go ahead and predict a 5-star for that book.
But
Just because Harry Potter is literally like my favorite series. Like
Yeah.
I love Harry Potter, and I do love a dark, twisted story. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I love when things are tragic and sad, and I have hopes that this will be that for me.
yeah, totally.
But yeah, also I've read some Hermione in the past, like fan fiction. Don't come at me, okay?
it's gotta be so weird.
It is weird, and I loved it. Like there's something about the bad boy and like the good girl, and like
yeah.
kind of forbidden love. You
Sorry,
know?
not
For
weird
sure.
as in like that's weird, but it's just like that's got to be
No,
weird
that's
because
what-
we know them so well
Right.
and like their
right
story.
and like this is what happens. But
Yeah.
like, is it? I don't know. So I'm excited.
has J.K. Rowling come out and said like I don't support this or like anything around it?
I
if she
doubt
has, it hasn't been made known.
yeah,
Or
and if she
popular.
has, whatever, we don't care.
At this point, the Harry Potter series, the fans have kind of taken over it, and they have said that like anything that she says now like isn't canon
Yeah,
Wait, why?
because she is very transphobic and like has made like
and we'll
Dumbledore
like
is gay
backpedal on
and like
stuff and change stuff.
and
It looks
Hermione
kinda
was supposed to be black and like just all this stuff.
She
and
says Hermione's supposed to be black.
Yeah, and people think it's kind of to save face because
yeah,
she's a little,
because she has made comments about
When
it.
Or being
when has
racist or-
she ever said Hermione's supposed to be black?
like on Twitter, like she'll tweet
Yeah,
it and
no.
be like,
So that's
How?
no, that's exactly why people are
Okay.
like we don't
Gotcha.
really take her opinions now as canon, and it's just been around. Anyways,
That
we
sucks.
we love Harry Potter. We love J.K. Rowling for what she gave
no,
us.
literally, and I like obviously like we freaking love Harry Potter. Like
Yeah,
yeah. Anyways,
our favorite.
Manacled. We'll see if I get it done. It might take me all 3 months of the winter season to actually read
I
it.
mean that if
Winter's
you,
longer than
if
that.
you think of like an average book being around 300 to 400 pages, that's like 4 to 5 books.
yeah.
Oh.
But you're reading it like in one story, like so
Yeah.
like that alone will take a long time. Anyways, very crazy, but
But I'm excited.
yeah,
So,
that's great.
but also though about Manacled, if you want to ever buy the book, it is being the author, I believe,
Black
Senli
market?
Yu. No, she
Oh.
is writing. I think it's called Alchemist or Alchemy or something
Yeah.
like that. Of a similar story, but she can't use Harry Potter because
Yeah,
obviously
so it's basically
gotta be so
going to be the same one, but just changing all
Different
the
names?
Yeah.
the names and
Yeah.
like
And
places
probably-
and probably changing.
the story a little bit.
Yeah.
I
just
feel
to
like
make it
that
make sense.
changes everything.
Right, it feels a
low-key.
little different. But everyone's saying if you read Manacled, you owe this author, like you got to buy her book because you already
yeah.
read her book.
Yeah.
So if you
True.
read Manacled, you have to buy what she publishes.
Which makes
I'm like,
sense.
you know what? Sure, we'll support the queen who gave us Manacled.
Yeah.
Why not?
Love
Dang,
it.
that's crazy. Good for her writing
Dude, I know.
so freaking much. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'll be reading and I'm like, would I want to become an author? And I'm like, I'd be so over it. Like 2 pages of writing.
I couldn't write 1 page for an assignment. I'm like,
yeah, sure.
No,
That literally couldn't do it. So thank you, authors.
yeah. Shout out to you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
I'm excited to get
What
reading.
are you gonna give? Oh, you said
5,
5 stars.
I think.
Yeah.
I'm going bold on this one.
I think that's
Well,
okay.
What I was gonna say is, I'm like, if you're already in love with some kind of like characters or world or series, like getting anything extra,
Yeah,
you just
like more
love it
information,
so much
more
more.
stories.
Like the Wicked
Yeah.
movie.
Yeah.
So good.
Already it was amazing, but like the reason I was like hysterically crying was because
I love the story.
Yeah, I love the story. I love the characters. I love,
Yeah.
the music,
totally.
whatever. So
Yay.
I'm excited for you.
We will report back in a few months
Mhm.
and see if we read these 3 books.
I better have read this one book. Holy cow. I don't know how I didn't do that this season,
I
but
believe in
I'll
you.
finish. Thank you.
Yay.
Bring
Just
them.
remember to read Holiday Romance, which is our
Yes.
December book club. It's going to be fun and cute, we hope. And just remember to follow us on everything, and please give us a rating.
Yay.
And comment if you want. We love seeing your comments and things, and we will respond to you. So yeah, anything else, y'all?
No.
I
Happy
think
reading,
so.
everyone.
Yes.
Happy reading. Happy
Tis the
winter,
season.
Happy
Yes.
December.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, true. Every episode until December 25th
Yep.
and beyond.
And
beyond.
I'll still
Yeah,
say
we
it.
just talked
You
about
heard that rant. Yeah.
True. And with that,
See you next episode. Bye.